Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, Creatively Sandra. I wanted to share with you some pin trades today. I've got some that have been here a little bit. Most of them are fairly new, but I'm dying to get them and put them with their sets and things like that, so let's get into them. How is it December, like almost Christmas already? I don't know how that's happened. So much has come in, so much I want to share with you, but I am so behind. All right, well, the first two things I have are from my friend Emily over at Emily Loves Pins, and we are both lovers of Zootopia, so I think that's mostly what our trades are here, but we've got two of them, and I'm trying to remember, but we'll just go ahead and look and see what we've got. So we've got a postcard here, one of my favorites, Alice, and she didn't use it. She's got a little note on here. Thanks for the trade. The strap holds ears on your bag, Emily. So that's very cool. So we have one of these, and these can be used like a keychain too, but you can also put it on and hold your ears onto your bag. But it's super cute. It's got Disney snacks on it. That's a fun pattern. So thank you, Emily, for a little extra. We've got some stickers in here. Lady and the Tramp, that was Ariel and Eric. I've got a Zootopia one. And we've got, oh, it looks like a Haunted Mansion. Boo, the element of surprise, like a periodic table. That's fun. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I needed this for my set, and I sent her, actually I think I sent her two of these for her set, and she had one I needed. And then I picked a couple other pins to kind of even us out because she needed two and I only needed one. So the first one is from the Zootopia train set that I opened a bit ago, and it, oh gosh, I did it again. I forget his name and I didn't look him up. And it's such a weird name. It has nothing to do with him being a beaver. So I will post it here if I remember, but there he is. He is a piece I need for the Zootopia 2 train puzzle, or train set. This is from Hong Kong Disneyland, I believe, and they were mystery boxes, and we both ordered them, and we're both trying to finish the set. So I'm not sure. I think maybe the last two pieces I sent her what she needed, and I need one more, and I believe it is Clawhauser that I need. Okay, and then she also had this one. I didn't buy any of these, but I really wanted this pin. This is from a cassette tape collection. Those of you younger, cassette tapes, we used to put them in cassette players prior to CDs, but pretty cool. It's a Paradise Falls, or actually it says Paradise Found on this one, and so it is the up theme. It has binoculars, the badge, the up house with the balloons, and then look at the base of it is kind of Carl's suit there. So that is very cute. I'm excited to have that one without having to purchase any in this set. And then this one, I've mentioned it before that ever since I had to do a Winnie the Pooh themed event that I'm kind of into it. And these were so cute with the stained glass background. I had bought a couple and tried to get a specific one for the person I was gifting at the event I went to. But I thought those were cute, and she had it available for trade. And then this is another trade I did with her. So Zootopia 2 movie came out, and Fandango, I believe it was, did a release of pins where if you bought the movie ticket, you got a free mystery pin, and there were 3 pins available. I got one, and I think I got Flash, and Emily got 2 or 3 of the same. So we decided to trade those as well so that she could get a different one. And I got another postcard here. Again, one that I can use. So she's posted, I love that. Posted a sticky note on there that says, thanks for the trade, Emily and Mel. Melanie is her son. Melanie is her daughter. And she's fun too, and is a big collector right along with Emily. I've had the pleasure of hanging out with the two of them a couple times here in Orlando, so that's been fun. Okay, so the one that she got duplicates of, and they all had popcorn with them, but I got the Nick and Judy from her, and sent her over, like I said, the flash so that she would at least have different ones. I should just order another movie ticket. I wonder if they're still available. But that was pretty cool, just a way to get a pin from not the normal methods. And she also included this gift, Emily. So sweet. This is so fun. It is a keychain, but it is a blinged up cupcake, Minnie Mouse cupcake with a cherry on it. How cool is that? That is so cute. That's going to make a really fun bag charm. I don't know that I'll put it on my keys because that'll really jack it up. But that is fun. I love that. Look, could you even make a necklace, hang it off a... I saw some lady buying some charms and buying some keychains and doing that recently. I can't remember where I was, but I heard her telling somebody else about it and just thought that was kind of funny. Okay. I also have a trade from my bestie Stacy. So Stacy from This Is Stacy. This bag is packed. So I know we did a trade, I think for a couple of hidden Disney pins, but there's way more in here, it feels like. Let's see what we got. So it's all in this cute red Christmas bag. I see right away there is a pen or pencil. Oh, I love these. It is a, it's a pen. It's a pen with a Mickey head. So that is pretty fun, and it's pink in my favorite color. She's got a note in here. Let's just dump it out because there's lots of stuff in here. So there are stickers, there are pins, there's candy. So I've got a little Mickey and Minnie sticker. That is fun. We're going to read her note. It says, Sandra, thank you for the trade and always helping me out. Can't wait to see you, my friend, which we just did. She was here recently on her trip with her family, and we got to spend at least a few minutes together. Love you lots, Stacy. From This Is Stacy, make someone smile today is her tagline. All right, and she is making me smile with all this fun stuff. So I've got some treats in here, my little caramels that are my favorite. She's also sent, ooh, this is a pretty one, some Doorables. So we've got Belle, and you guys know I use these making keychains and bag charms, and a Sorcerer Mickey. That is so fun. And then there's also a little Christmas stamp and a button that says Minnie Mouse. This is just loaded with fun. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, there's another sticker I missed. It is Minnie Mouse as well. Minnie Mouse is her favorite. I love Minnie as well, but she collects a lot more Minnie than I do. Okay, so we did trade for a couple of the hidden Disneys, and the first one I needed, she had, is Belle. So this is the yellow series from Disneyland. So I'm still trying to complete that set. So that adds to it. And then another one in that same series that she had available was Pluto. And so, yeah, it's Pluto. Here he is. Whoop, there you go. So Pluto. So that helps get me towards completing that set, which I love. Love that. Okay, speaking of hidden Disneys, I've got one more hidden Disney here. So also recently, my other bestie, another bestie, was in town. So De'Ara from De'Ara's Lounge, along with Shay from This Fly Life, they were both in town recently. They were coming off a trip and stopped in, and I got to visit with them for a bit, but De'Ara and I had lined up a trade as well. So from the metal badge collection for Zootopia, we traded this guy, or this gal, Judy Hop, so I needed that badge, so that's super fun. And then we also traded for a hidden Mickey as well, or hidden Disney, and this is one also from Disneyland that I needed, and it is the Maleficent Castle, so that one's pretty cool. My fingernail is kind of throwing off what it looks like there, but very cute. Not cute, very scary and intimidating is what I meant to say. So that's a fun one. Okay, all kinds of stuff going on here on this desk now. we've got one last package to share of trades with another bestie, and this is, actually this might be purchases. This is from Connie over at Connie Loves Disney and Enchanted Pins and More. So Connie does pickups at Disneyland, Disney World, and Disneyland Paris. Connie Loves Disney is her YouTube channel where she does, she's doing more pin trading and pin hauls, but she also does Tasty Tuesday where she goes in the park and shows you all kinds of treats and foods from the park. And then this is just a little note that says, thanks for helping me with my sets. So I know we did okay, I think there's one purchase and there's also trades in here. So I've got a little sticker from her of Moana. Too cute. We did a trade, oh, there's a couple in here. Okay, so first of all, I got a couple ear hats that I needed, also from the Disneyland collection, I believe. So the first one is Angel, I almost forgot her name, from Lilo and Stitch. And that one was one I needed. The other one was the Mulan ear hat, which is really nice. So we're adding that one. Thank you, Connie. And then we traded a not a Hidden Disney, but a Loungefly one that I needed. It might be the last one I need, or I may need one more. But I got Belle in the Cookie Tin series. This is such a fun series, and I know for me and for a few of my friends, it brings back good memories. Like this was my mom's in the last several years of her life. Like every day at lunch, she had 3 of these little cookies with her lunch from that blue tin that we all have or used as sewing kit boxes over time. But this is a cute one with, was it Chip and the books and the rose and a cupcake, or maybe it's the gray stuff, who knows? But that is fun to help complete that collection as well. There's a lot of yellow on this board today. And then I picked one other pin trader. This is one I already have, but I thought would make a good trader. And it is from the Mix-Its series, and it is the Alice teacup. And so that one will be up for trade. And then she picked up a pin for me also. This was one I missed out on because I was away at the time, so I didn't get to the parks to get it, but she was able to get this for me, and it is from the Rapunzel Anniversary collection, I believe, Tangled Anniversary. Does it say which? Yeah, 15th Anniversary, and it is the trifold pin. So you see Flynn Rider there on the front, and then it folds out, so you have Rapunzel there with her frying pan, and then them together when she's with her short hair. So this is a beautiful pin. Really excited to add it to the collection. I did get, I don't know if I showed you guys yet, but I did get one other pin from this collection, and super excited about that. This has only one post, which is weird. It's a heavy pin because it's a trifold, so kind of strange that it's only one post. This was $34.99 at retail. And so that is the haul for today. So here's what we have. So a bunch of, whoops. Okay, crazy, right? Ooh, I don't like that. I'm not sure how I'm going to display that. That's interesting. It just falls right open, kind of falls to the side. I guess it's a little heavy on this side, more so. Ooh, it did it again. I don't love that. Maybe this is why I don't have many trifolds. But it's a beautiful pin nonetheless. We've got our Zootopia pin. We've got some of our Hidden Disney and Loungefly completers. And more, well, uniques and completers. Not completer for this because I'm only going to have that one. Same for this. And this one is a set of 1. Well, it's a set of 3, but I'm not going for the full set. So, all over the place on there. Let me know which was your favorite. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't had a chance to do that already. Thank you for watching and joining, and I will see you on the next one.